Welcome back to Long Beach, where the crowds are out in force to see the Formula Drift Series opener. Millan has the track overview.
I am standing 24 stories above the Long Beach Grand Prix track, which has been here for 33 years now. Practically every race series has seen this track, including Formula D, which has been here for 3 years. As you can see from up here, we've got gorgeous views of Long Beach Harbor and all the action.
Long Beach track is absolutely amazing. Drifting on the streets is amazing.
It's a fantastic track. It's high speed, it's very challenging. The gauntlet set by the walls being on the left and the right side of the track, there is no room for error.
It's of course a street track, so it has very little runoff. So when I go into the Long Beach track, I think, zero mistakes. As soon as you make a mistake, you're basically crashed and in the wall here.
It's very exciting because it's the streets of Long Beach. It's a good location. The fans can be very close to the track, and it's just exciting to be part of this Long Beach Grand Prix venue that we have here.
This is a very unique venue, so let's take a closer look at the track and what the judges are looking for. The heat starts in the street as both cars line up with a higher ranked car leading out run one. Going into the first turn, the cars will initiate and begin to drift. On the way out of the first turn, both drivers should be together. Drivers are trying to get their rear bumper as close as possible to the outside clipping point, where each will be trying to outdrift one another. As drivers enter the critical second turn, their lines should be locked in at full throttle. Judges will then be clocking speed, looking at each car's angle and where the drivers are in proximity to one another as they near the second outside clipping point at the highest arc of the turn. Next, drivers stay on line to reach the third and final clipping point, pushing their front bumper as close as they can while drifting and maintaining speed. Then it's time to floor it to the finish. After completed run one, the chase driver switches to the lead position for another go-round under the same criteria. After 2 runs, the winner moves on to another heat following a bracket of top 16, cut to 8, down to 4, a third place consolation round, then the all-out final. Now on to the second battle of the day. Ryan Turk going against our number 4 qualifier, Daijiro Yoshihara. Always a crowd favorite and some of the highest entry speeds in Formula Drift competition. Like Tanner, he has great momentum coming off last year's victory at our Formula Drift finale, Ryan.
Yeah, I remember talking to Dai at the end of the season. He wasn't super psyched on this 06 season. He comes with the win in Irwindale, and now he's ready to take it into 2007.
It was almost 6 months ago, but yet, that stays in your head. Great entry from Daijiro. Ryan Turk, he could get closer, but let's see if he can. No, that gap is huge, Ryan.
Dai pulling out ahead a little bit. Turk trying to catch up, but Dai is just so quick through this Long Beach course.
We talked about Dai's entry speeds, and it's evident right there. Ryan Turk just couldn't hang with Daijiro Yoshihara.
Here's the gap right here. Dai Yoshihara charging ahead. Turk, good tire smoke, but just not enough speed to hang with Dai.
Again, adhering to those 4 criteria: speed, angle, line, and overall excitement, and Daijiro does that a little better. 8 over Ryan Turk's 6. So there's a 2-point deficit that Ryan Turk has to make up. He's gonna lead, Dai's gonna chase. This should be good.
This is going to be really good, and I can't say enough about Ryan Turk. Last year at this time, he wasn't even in competition. He was driving a stock car around, and here he is competing against Dai.
Yeah, Ryan Turk has great potential. I'm looking for some big things from him. He picked up the new tire sponsor, Bridgestone, so put it out there, Ryan.
And there he is laying down the Bridgestone right there, right in front of Dai, but Dai maintaining good pressure on him as they go into the hairpin.
Good counter steer from Ryan and Dai as they come into the hairpin. Again, wreaking havoc on these drivers.
Well, it's not hard to feel the pressure when you got Dai Yoshihara right there on your back bumper. Turk just overcompensates and spins.
And with the spin, Turk gets a 0, so Dai with the win, 16 over Turk 6.
What are you gonna do, Dai, to win this?
Just concentration, it's all mental. Car's good, everything's good,
You're looking good. Good luck. High five, Dai.
High fives all around for Dai as he moves on to the Great 8. Our third battle, Okubo, Boney. The dude is just too skinny. Give him some food, would ya? Going against Reese Mad Skills Millan, the Kiwi. He's been campaigning a Pontiac GTO for the past 3 years. He's debuting this car, the Pontiac Solstice GXP. Yeah, he's got a Red Bull on the side, so I'll give you one idea who his sponsor is. He has a lot to prove and a lot to show these judges. Does he have the angle? I know he has the speed. That is the question, Ryan.
Well, you're right. That is the question. Everybody wants to know this car that's been 2 years in the making, how is it going to fare against the other competitors?
It was supposed to debut last year, and it was in R&D the whole entire 2006 season. He's got great speed, good transition. He's looking good right now.
Well, that wheelbase is a lot shorter, so the angle can be a little bit deceptive, but I think he's doing very well against Okubo.
It's got that Ecotec Chevrolet engine under the hood. It's like a high horsepowered Corolla. You know what? It's like a penny racer. I want to run it on the carpet. Look at this coming in. Gangster entry. I've seen more aggressive lines, but the judges like it. They give Reese a 9 over Okubo's 6.
You know, Reese Millan's GTO was like the ultimate drift car. That car got more angle than any other ride I've ever seen. And so here he is in a small, fast, out of control, brand new car, faring very well against Okubo.
Whoa! Okubo throwing it out there. That's that J style. See, that's what I'm talking about. We have yet to see that here in the head-to-head battles. Okubo, good entry, but look at Reese Millan sweating Okubo.
Yeah, are the judges going to look at Reese Millan's speed, or are they going to take a look at Okubo's angle? Watch how close he gets to this wall right here. This is insane. Boom, right there.
So sick from Okubo riding shotgun with Reese. You see how close he gets. Don't try it at home, kids. Okubo gets the advantage, but overall, Reese Millan moves on.
You just finished the first tandem run of the first event of the year. How's your new car running?
Fantastic. This car is such a weapon, and on track I think we just proved how competitive we're going to be all year long. Feels great to advance in a new car, new season in the first round, but it's going to get really tough from here on out.
The pressure is definitely going to get more intense with still half of the round of 16 to go, including a scorcher right off the top. Stay tuned.